So I bought this F-150 here a little over 2 years ago, and I think the same day I picked up the truck, I ordered some floor mats off of Amazon. So when I was trying to decide which floor liner that I wanted, I looked at several different brands like Husky, WeatherTech, everybody swears by them. But me being a pretty smart guy, I found these ones that are a lot less money. They are called AKM. They look just like this. So the new AKM floor liners, they arrived on time. I installed them in the truck. They fit perfectly. They looked really good. And after 2 years, let me show you what they look like. They look like that. How is that even possible? I mean, how can something be that bad? It's a floor mat. You don't even walk on it. Your feet just kind of rest on it. But yeah, that's 2 years and about 25,000 miles in my personal truck. Completely junk. I couldn't believe it. I started noticing a hole maybe 6 months ago. It was nothing as bad as this. And you know, I wear work boots and my heel just kind of sits in that one spot there. But yeah, these were definitely cheaper than WeatherTech, but I learned my lesson. I did. I think when you go get your car serviced at the dealer and they put those paper mats in, I think they're probably better than these. Total junk. So with that being said, I learned my lesson and I bought some WeatherTechs. I won't doubt you again, WeatherTech. Oh, and by the way, I checked a little bit ago. The AKM floor mats are no longer available on Amazon, which I can understand why. But anyway, enough about that. I want to thank everyone before we get started today for all the supportive comments from the last video. I did a video, I walked away from it all, where I announced that I left my real job, left the corporate world, and I am now a full-time YouTuber of all things. But anyway, let's get started. Alright, what I'm going to do here this afternoon is clean up all along this road here. I've got some firewood left over right here. There's actually some pretty good wood left in there, but I want to get it hauled down below. I've got a pile of like roots and small stumps right there, and just a whole bunch of debris and mess down through here. I want to get this all cleaned up. So it is really warm today. It was cool there for a while, but it's probably close to 90 degrees right now. Humid. I'll just put all this in a pile down below. I have kind of a compost pile, you know, sawdust, leaves, dirt, sticks, all kind of stuff. That's where this will go. I just kind of push it over the hill, and eventually it'll make some pretty nice soil. Actually, a few big ones in here will go in the burn pit. Yeah, pretty exciting. Not having to go to a real job anymore. It is Sunday evening right now, and normally Sunday afternoons are always kind of stressful for me because you get all spread out and you're doing things, and it's always in the back of your head, you know, to get out of that weekend mode and get into work mode for Sunday. You know, oh, I need to get this finished or that finished, and, you know, try to get to bed early, which it never happens. But I don't have to worry about that. Tomorrow will be like Saturday or whatever. I mentioned the other day in that video, my goal by the end of the week is to not know what day it is, but more importantly, not care. All right, I got this mess cleaned up right here, and I spread a little bit of topsoil out, kind of roughed it in. I think I'll hit it with the landscape rake next, and then probably seed it, but I won't mulch it until later this evening when the wind dies down. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But that right there, that is that 3-inch conduit that I put in, just in case we get public water. That's been kind of dying down. They were pretty hot and heavy on that for a while, but I haven't heard much about it, so I don't know if it'll ever happen or not. But if it does, the water line will come from down there by the road right up to here. You know, I have a big sweep on that right there. Run the water line through the conduit underneath the road here, and I'll be good to go. But I'm starting to think that may never happen. We'll see. All right, not too shabby. Got everything raked out. I mean, it's not exactly a putting green, but pretty soon it'll look like this right in here. All right, we'll come over here and load up some of this wood. And then in a little bit, I'll go back there and seed that, what I just fixed up. Some of these longer pieces, I'll leave here. I can grab these with the tractor. Nice piece of oak right there. Big old chunk of cherry here. What I'll do, I'll gather up some of this wood here. The longer ones I'll leave here. I can carry them down with the tractor. But I need to get all this done over here. We're going to be pouring the concrete real soon in the building, in the patio. And then I can spread all this topsoil here behind me. I'd like to get that all done within the next 2 weeks, which shouldn't be a problem. And then I'll still have like 3 weeks or something to get the grass to grow before the wedding. You know, I wanted to get the building done, but there was some confusion there. I don't need to get like the game room and all that stuff done. I just want to get the floor poured and some walls up, and the garage will just be used for probably the food, because we're going to have a tent out in front of the garage with, I think we're going to have 200 people. So considerably less than what we normally have for our 4th of July party, but still 200 people will be a pretty good jag of people here. So yeah, that's really all I need to do, is make sure that's done, and that's not going to be a problem. The game room's going to take some time. We're going to do a lot of hardwoods in there, and so the way I see it, you get the garage part done, I'll get a few woodworking tools like a planer and a joiner, maybe even like a molder, and then we can work up some of that cherry and stuff I have down below. We're going to build a bar. There'll be all kind of stuff happening in there. It'll be nice. All right, that's starting to shape up nicely. Like I said, I can get what's left with the tractor. Right now I'm going to go dump this down below. Then I'm going to get on Melissa's live on her channel, Morgan's Off the Leash. And once that's done, I'm going to come back out here, seed that area over there, and put some straw on it. And then I need to go down below and make some room. I already got the room, but just kind of dress things up. I'm getting a couple loads of logs early this week. A nice load of saw logs and another load of firewood poles. And all that's going to go right where that big borrow pit was. So I kind of want to grade the road up a little bit, take a little bit of stone, put in there, and I'll put some 4x4s or some junk wood down there, something to lay all those logs on when they come. Because I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think, and maybe even a little bit tonight. So yeah, I definitely want to get that seeded, get everything ready down there for that log truck. But yeah, it'll be 2 really nice loads. I probably won't get started sawing any of those till after the wedding and all that, but they'll be down there. Lots of firewood, lots of lumber, so that'll be good. All right, I got this all seated. Melissa's getting ready to start her live, so I'm going to go over there and join in. And we'll come back out, spread some straw on this, and then we'll go fix up that area down at the Renewable Resources Processing Center. All right, so we just finished up with Melissa's live stream. You had a ton of people on tonight.
Yeah, over 1,000. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Mortgage Off the Leash and live is my most recent.
Yeah, we had over 1,000 on. It's a lot of fun. Normally you do these on Saturday nights.
Right.
Every other.
So it wouldn't be this coming. It would be the one after. So yeah, every other Saturday. We call it Saturday Night Live and we have them numbered. So the one we just did is called Sunday Night Live, number 15.
All right, I'm going to go finish up what I was doing. I'm going down below. I'm going to have those logs coming sometime this week, so I'm going to get that spot ready to go.
Okay.
And that's good. All right, it's going to get dark here in a little bit. I just want to pull a little bit of this stone off here. And I'll put some over this area here in front of me. Like I said, this is where the borrow pit was. And I got it all backfilled. I'll tell you what, it actually tightened up really nice too. Good and hard. Better than I thought it would. This is 2B limestone that I'm scraping off right here. And actually I like to put 2A on there. So eventually when I get another load of stone, I'll replace this stuff that I'm taking off. Alright, that's kind of quick and dirty, but that'll be good enough for log storage. What I'll do in the morning, I'll get some of those slabs from the red pine, and I'll lay a bunch of them out, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And that way when they bring all those logs, they'll stay up off the ground. But yeah, that'll be good. Once they get here, I'll probably have to spend an afternoon or evening pulling some of the better ones out, trimming them to length, and I'll seal the ends up with anchor seal, because I probably won't get to sawing these logs, I don't know, till mid-July or something. But anyway, I'm going to head up to the building and put some straw down before it gets dark. All right, that's that. All we need is a little bit of rain, and soon this will look like this over here. But I got a question for you guys before I wrap this video up. So I have been talking about, wanting to put a retaining wall down here. But this evening, we determined that I have plenty of room. This turn's plenty wide enough to get my dump trailer around here. So what I was thinking, instead of retaining wall, you let me know what you think. I've got probably 30 or 40 decent size sand rock boulders. Some of them are 2 foot by 4 foot, all random shapes and sizes. What if I were just do like a natural, some mulch, some boulders. I don't really need a wall. I just want it so I don't have to mow it and it looks nice. So that may be something that I do. It definitely saved me some money because I've got all the boulders. And a few people emailed me some pictures of that. It looked pretty nice. Kind of hard to explain what I'm talking about, but put the bigger flat ones down on the bottom. Put a little fill in here and just kind of work my way up. Maybe even a couple benches or something. Some mulch. Big flagpole. I might just do that. Let me know what you think. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I really appreciate y'all being here. And thanks for all the kind comments. And like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, share them with your friends. Thanks.